hope everybody is having a beautiful day out there. Um, yeah, I just really wanted to get into some love readings for the collective. So here we are. Also, Venus has entered into Taurus today. So I'm just kind of feeling this loving energy. So let's get right on into it. And oh, that just flew out. Queen V. So yes, I feel like more people are going to be coming into their power and just really being in like divine communication with themselves and being grounded and rooted in themselves, more self-care, more self-love, and being mindful of what they're thinking, being mindful of their actions, and just really kind of like going with the flow, setting in the flow of things, and being more control of themselves and their minds, and working on stability right now. So I feel like that's what this Queen Bee card is about. It's more about stepping into your power, and owning it and knowing who you are and not letting anything take you off your path, okay? Or the king, you can switch the roles however they apply, okay? So that's the first card out. And I feel like that's more about honoring yourself and self love and self care. Venus being in the first house of Taurus, and you could apply this to risings or any, if it just applies or resonates, but that is more about self care, self value, self structure. So I feel like this is really about honoring yourself and loving yourself at this time, okay? And that just flew out. So yeah, we're gonna get into some more cards, but that just literally jumped out. You guys seen it, so yeah. Um, but yeah, Venus being in the first house of Taurus is all about self love, self care, self values, money, abundance, those type of things. So I feel like it's going to be a very abundant, loving season for Taurus, and their self values. So we'll see. We'll see what the cards say. Gonna shuffle these one more time and then cut the deck. Okay, and the first card out is day night. Yes. So there may even be someone that has their eye on you. You may have been communicating with someone about dating or going out. Um, this is just giving like really romantic vibes. As I said earlier, we have that red, that root. So getting like grounded, even being more stable in your foundation with this person or just within yourself. But I'm really hearing that there is someone that kind of wants to take you out, or someone that wants to kind of like communicate with you, and someone that just kind of wants to treat you, show you their appreciation for you. It's kind of like something that I'm hearing, and it's like kind of like cheers to you. It is your birthday, Taurus. Okay, happy birthday. So it's really all about celebrating you and getting into this more happier, celebrating vibe. Okay, yes, I love that. Okay, next card out, engagement. Ooh, so being in a more committed relationship with this person, being more committed relationship within yourself. I'm really feeling like this is getting more communicative with someone, being more like committed to them, just really engaging in conversation more with them and really honoring how they're feeling. And there's kind of like this vice versa energy going on between you and this person, or just like this matching of energy, this giving and receiving, feeling at home, feeling comfort, no worries is what I'm hearing. You could even um, be thinking of like a long-term relationship with this person. So I'm really hearing just like really engaging in future things, really getting grounded in your future goals is what I'm hearing. So yeah, we got day night and engagement. I love that. Yes. So yeah, it's giving something is about to happen. Okay, engaging in a more high vibrational relationship. Okay, next card out is confusion. Uh-oh, who getting cold feet? Somebody getting cold feet. Okay, don't get scared now. Don't get scared now, Taurus. Okay, so yeah, this is confusion. This is all about your crown chakra, honoring your truth, honoring the way that you feel. Maybe you've been a bit confused about how you feel within this relationship. Maybe there's been a lot of mixed signals, a lot of miscommunication. That's why you've probably been a little confused, or they may have been confused. But I'm really feeling like this person has just been sending you a bit of mixed signals, and it's causing you just a bit of confusion. So really just open up that throat chakra. You can see this throat chakra is the lips. That's connected to throat chakra. Her ear is golden. So listening, communication. The crown is purple. So the eyebrows, so your third eye. So really listen to your intuition and tapping into your intuition and going with your gut feeling and try not to let outside things confuse your judgment. Don't let outside things cloud your judgment and confuse you at this time. Really get grounded in what you believe and what you know versus what you're seeing, because even her eyes are out. So I feel like there may be a lot of illusions going on right now, things that may seem a certain way, but they aren't. Really just get grounded in communication and work on communication skills with this person so that way there's no confusion, and even if, because people lie. We all know people lie, right? But I feel like that's where your intuition comes in, using your discernment. So really going with your gut feeling, and if there's certain signs that may be going on and your spirit's kind of telling you something, go with that. But I'm really seeing that this could be a really great, like, blossoming romantic relationship if you just kind of get out your head a little bit and just go with the flow. Okay, the confusion is really coming from you and you being indecisive. Maybe you're not trying to get grounded in a relationship right now, but it's like, do you want this relationship or don't you want this relationship? And that's something that you have to decide. Okay, yeah, see, lies and deception. What did I say? People lie, people deceiving. But I feel like this is more of an internal conflict type of thing. This is more of an internal battle. As you can see, it's a lot of yellow and green on this card. So I feel like that's more connected to your heart and your power. That's probably why the Queen Bee card came out. It's more about getting centered within yourself. So that way, these outside outside distractions don't veer you off your path. Certain things can't block your blessings, is what I'm hearing. So really just go with your heart, go with your mind, and try not to let outside things govern the way how you're moving and govern the way how you're doing things, because that might block your blessings. Okay, I feel like there may be like haters around. There's like some outside energy trying to get in, and you just really want to be focused on yourself and focus on people who are showing you love and showing you the same type of energy at this time, and try not to get distracted by the outside things. I know it is easier said than done, but that's going to be major when it comes to communication with yourself as well. Even if you aren't in a relationship, really deep diving into this divine communication with yourself. Don't let these self-sabotaging thoughts get in the way of your blessings and block your blessings at this time, okay? So yes, lies and deceptions. So we have Queen Bee, date night engagement confusion, lies and deceptions. Okay, I'm gonna pull some more cards from my other love chakra deck just to get more clarification on this energy. Because I feel like it's a little all over the place. Like, we got date night engagement confusion, and like, are you confused about this relationship? Are you confused about being one with yourself? Um, Maybe it's just like outside things clouding your judgment, or I'm not really sure. It's making me confused. Like, it's like, do you want to be in this divine union with yourself or with this person? But it's kind of like you gotta make up your mind, So really get grounded, get out in nature, sit with yourself, and think about what it is that you really want before jumping into something or trying to commit to something, okay? First card out is Key on a Ring. Yeah, many options. Yes. So unconventional, one night stand, string along. Yeah, Key on a Ring, Queen Bee. So this is kind of giving me yeah, many options within your mind. So there may be a lot of mind chatter, is what I'm hearing. Like you really been trying to elevate, you really been trying to grow, you really been trying to ascend, but it's like these old self sabotaging thoughts that come, and it's like there's like, oh, well, what about this and what about that, and this happened in the past, like don't do that. And so it's really just about getting grounded and staying focused and following your heart and not letting outside things govern where you're trying to go in the future, okay? Separation. Wow, day, night, and separation. Missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. So, yeah, I'm feeling like this is, Taurus. What is going on, Taurus? I feel like this is more about your root chakra. You're ungrounded at this time, and you really need to get focused and centered on yourself. Maybe that's why there has been this separation. Maybe somebody is like falling back from you, or you're falling back from a person. You can, switch it however it applies, but it's like date night and bittersweet. Maybe it's like you don't want to go out on a date with this person, but you're like bored or something. Like, help me out in the comments, you guys. Let me know if this is resonating. What's going on with you guys? But it's just giving like this push and pull energy, this going with the flow, but it's kind of like it's like this weird energy. Maybe it's like your birthday and you're just like going with the flow, but it's like you kind of don't really want to be bothered, but you're like, I'm bored, so I might as well just kind of like go type of thing. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna pull some more cards on the energy to see. But that's just kind of like what I'm getting from that. Yeah, I feel like you're just more focused on yourself at this time, really focused on growing and evolving within yourself. Um, as far as like being in a relationship, I feel like maybe you're just kind of like talking to people, but it's not really like, I don't know, it's just like this weird unstable balance when it comes to communicating with others. And I really feel like that's because you need to really deep dive within yourself. That way you can kind of, get to know yourself a bit more and evolve and go into this next phase of your life and really just become one and elevate within yourself. That way you can start to evolve with other people, because I feel like if you don't really love yourself and you're not grounded in yourself, how can you evolve and grow in a relationship with someone else? I feel like that's only going to add more to your pile, add more to your palette when it's like you already got a full plate. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is really more so about self love, coming into engagement with yourself, getting into a divine union within yourself, and then outside relationships, outside partners, outside communication will start to flourish better because you'll have a better sense of yourself at this time, okay? All right. Ship, yes. So ship, cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you needed, progression, arriving. Yeah, so I feel like you may even be moving away from this confusion energy, and just really focused on elevating yourself, so that way these outside things aren't so confusing anymore. Because it's like, I feel like you've been battling with this for a while, this kind of like mind chatter of confusion, should I, shouldn't I type of energy. And I feel like you're getting more grounded, you're coming into this new phase, and you're kind of feeling more comfortable in this phase. So I really feel like this is time to like cut ties with that old way of thinking and move on to new, better, higher heights, so that way you can progress to the ascension in this new you that you're trying to evolve to at this moment. And I feel like once you really get grounded within yourself and cut ties with these old ways of thinking, old ways of being, then this person, this divine union within yourself, you'll feel more connected within yourself. And I feel like once you're more balanced within, your own life, then this beautiful person that matches your energy on your same frequency will start to gravitate towards you, okay? But I really feel like this is more of a working on you type of energy, really getting your energy right. So that way, when this person does come into your life, you guys both are really balanced and centered within yourself, and it's not like a codependency type of thing. It's more of a adding and elevating together type of thing, not of a I need you for anything. You know what I mean? You don't really want to need anybody for anything. You really want to already have your own. That way, when you come together with someone, you guys are just building on top of what you already have. You know, it's already a foundation set, so that way you don't have to really depend on anyone, you know? So yeah, I feel like that's just the message that I'm getting. Yes. So looking in the mirror, lies and deception. This is confirming lies and deception. And what did I say? I didn't feel like it was someone lying to you. I feel like this is more so confusion of yourself. Looking in the mirror. You know what I mean? And it says self-absorbed, love bombing, narcissistic, one-sided. So yeah, really looking in the mirror, and getting centered with yourself, loving who you are genuinely, and not avoiding, yourself, not, really get into the mirror, go into the mirror, tell yourself that you love yourself, and say that multiple times. Look deep inside your eyes and really say, I love you, I appreciate you, you're strong, you are great, you are grounded, we are wonderful. Like, really start to build up that self-confidence and build up a better relationship within yourself and have more better communication within yourself. Okay, now if I feel like if you are in a relationship and that maybe this person is lying to you and being, deceptive and causing you confusion and love bombing you and being a narcissist, then it's like, is that something that you really want? Is that what you want? Like, yeah, they take you out on dates. Yeah, they splurge. Yeah, they spend money. But it's all about self value. Do you feel like you're worth more? And I feel like you are worth more. So it's all about deep diving into that self worth at this time, okay? Not going with, you know, going with anything for anything out of loneliness, out of codependency, really listening to your heart and doing what makes you happy genuinely, not just for short term type of thing. Because when I'm looking at these cards, okay, there is like chemistry, there is some type of passion there, but deep down, it's all about how you feel about yourself at the end of the day. You know, when you get ready to go to bed at night and you close your eyes, what are the first thing that comes to your mind? And I'm hearing it's a lot of like stressful things. So it's all about getting centered with yourself and loving yourself and valuing yourself. So that way you don't need to depend on anyone. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. So that way you're not needing anyone for anything. You're not needing attention. You're not, how can I say? You can depend on yourself to feel loved, you know what I mean? And not feel this sense of fulfillment, trying to fill a void just because, you know what I mean? So I really feel like this is more about you getting centered in yourself and grounding yourself in values right now. And what do you really value? How do you look at yourself? How do you love yourself? Are you into self-love at this time? Are you showing yourself self-love at this time? So I feel like that's going to be a big thing, and that's going to help you improve relationships with others as well. But I'm going to get into my chakra cards for a overall message for you, Taurus. And we're going to see what this, what the final say is on this energy. But I'm really feeling like it's more about tapping in. Oops, that just fell out. I really feel like it's more about tapping into yourself and balancing your mind, your heart, and your spirit, so that way you can have better discernment when it comes to partners. It's all about self-love right now. So that way, when you get in full completion of self-love and loving yourself, then others will gravitate to you, and that divine person that you are waiting for or looking for will just gravitate to you with ease, float to you like a little butterfly, okay? Yes, and Phoenix rebirth. So yeah, I really feel like this is a rebirth within yourself. You're coming into a newer self-love foundation within yourself. It's not about depending on others for anything. It's about getting grounded and getting rooted in yourself and being more stable, working on your foundation, so that way when this divine person comes to you, they're gonna match your energy, and it's like you guys are gonna really balance each other out versus needing each other for anything. And I feel like that's kind of like the big message right now. Just really getting grounded in yourself, loving yourself, and that energy is going to radiate. And it's going to radiate like this beautiful phoenix, because I feel like you are going through a transformation. And yeah, so let me know if this resonates down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, until next time, guys.